Hey, this is Stand Tall Steve, and this week I wanted to talk to you about classroom management. That's right, classroom management. Now, us as educators, especially teachers, every teacher has that kid. Now, we all know what that kid means, all right? We have those students in there that for whatever reason, they don't always jive and work well with the classroom expectations that are happening in the classroom. And I get it. Sometimes you may even think, I got a classroom full of that kid. Well, when you're working with classroom management, one of the things that you need to keep in mind is to reduce, not eliminate. A lot of times we put practices into play in order to try to improve classroom management, and then teachers get upset because you are not eliminating the behaviors or the poor behaviors. That's when you get teachers who start to yell. This is when teachers start saying they need to be out of my room, they need to get out of here. Remember, your goal is to reduce the behavior. You need to reduce it. I always like to have the 1% rule. The 1% rule is you need to make it better 1% each day. If you can make classroom management, student behavior, interacting with whatever that student, that kid might be, by 1% each day, how much better will you be by the end of the year? Yeah, pretty far along. Just 1% each day. Get it better a little bit each time. That's how classroom management works. You set up a system. You identify what it is clearly that you want to have happen in there. You recognize students when they do what it is that you're expecting to have happen. And now, bad things are going to happen in class. So students aren't going to be perfect all the time, obviously. The goal is to handle those situations with that student quietly, less adversively. Put it down a little bit lower, and then for those students who are doing the right thing, that's when you get more excited. That's when you do what it is that you need to do and get those students, and they'll start to realize, you know what, in order to get the attention, I need to start working in this area in order to get the attention that I really need. The other attention I'm getting is so reduced, it's so small, it's not going to really make that big of a difference. That's what really needs to happen. Those are some ideas that you can do. Keep that in mind when you're working with those students that are having that difficulty in your classroom. Classroom management is all about reducing, not eliminating. Because a lot of times you're not going to eliminate. Kids are kids, people are people. But you can reduce and make it better. Remember, 1% better each day, and you can have that great classroom climate and culture. This is Steve Bowler, also known as Stand Tall Steve. When you stand tall, you don't think small. Hey, do you have concerns about classroom management? Are there teachers in your building that you would like to see do better with classroom management? Do you have some things that you want to tighten up as it relates to your own classroom? Maybe you have a classroom full of that kid. Well, we need to talk. We need to figure out a way that we can connect together. I have a great series called Classroom Management That Works. It's 10 steps to help improve your classroom management. It takes you from having that crazy situation in your classroom where you have a group of that kid that's really causing a lot of havoc, and you can transform the way that you're interacting with that classroom such that it reduces the issues and problems. Let's talk. Let's look at what we can do to make that happen. Go to the link that we have right here and reach out and connect with me. In there, put in there classroom management. Let me know what it is that you want to talk about, and you can connect directly with me and we can figure out what we can do to make it better for you, your school, your district. This is Steve Bowler, also known as Stand Tall Steve. When you stand tall, you don't think small.